of Prime Media TV. Of course, I'm going to be a host with my humble colleague by my side, the person of Moses Wambeza. I took over his seat today. So I'm trying to be sure. I hope he's going to fight back, or else I'll declare his seat vacant right away. Yes.
I'm not decamped, actually.
Okay, you're not decamped. So,
I'm not decamped.
So you are saved. Your seat is saved. So let me just do my part today and maybe give you space to carry on.
Yeah.
I'm not wicked though, so I'm not wicked, right? So you still have your seat.
Of course.
Okay, today we're going to be looking at certainly the story that is ravaging River State crisis. What is happening in that state? Moses, this is I don't know what we can call this kind of issue, because we look at some of the things that Wike was saying before when he was a governor, right? Saying that whoever holds that position must be respected, must be given all the necessary support to be able to deliver, right? And so, before you know it, he was no longer in that position, and he was elevated, because where he's right now as a LCT minister, of course, it's a more elevated position. But he's not saying it that way. He's saying that if he lose River State, he will become politically irrelevant.
The thing is, what I can see in River State is godfatherism, the fight to remain as the godfather of River State. You know, remember Wike was saying that River State was owned by him when it was that he can do and undo. You understand? And then coming to think of it, yes, he was the one that gave Fubara all the support that he needed while contesting. But then you cannot tell this person to continue, you know, to pay royalties to you while some of the money he's supposed to use, you understand, to take care of things in the state is now factioned to you, just you alone. That is what Fubara is fighting.
Maria is on the show. You know, let me use whatever blazing. When I use whatever blazing, she's gonna laugh, because you know whatever blazing, Maria. Maria, how are you doing today?
I'm fine, Prosper. Morning.
You are looking.
I'm on it too.
You are looking take away, right? And I hope Moses is not playing take
Thank
away.
you.
Okay. Well, we're looking at the story of River
State
and good morning. The story of River State, and you see that the crisis is kind of deepening every day, and Wike doesn't want to let go, and how his supporters, some of them resigning their position. You know, before somebody will resign his position as a minister, you know, as commissioner, and just leave position, it means that there's a strong attachment to whoever appointed in the first place. We saw what is going on there. Well, I don't know. Let's talk about this whole issue of River State as it is right now.
Sorry, Prosper. Could you please speak louder? You guys are the volume is low here. Please increase the volume.
I'm going to talk to Engineer James. Please, let's ensure that Maria can hear us wherever she is right now. And let me not forget that I can see Christmas stuff all around you. I hope the chicken is ready.
Okay. The chicken is ready now. It's 13K. Live chicken.
Come and buy from us. Mine is just 12K, and it's weighing 5 kg.
That's what I'm saying now. I'm happy you to advertise. Okay, you've reduced 1,000 from there, which is very good.
I just want to, you know, let's try and make it easy for some people to eat chicken this time around, okay? It's only like 13 to 15K, but make it 12K so that everybody can afford it. But it's limited, right?
Which is very good. And I saw them that day, they are very big. But going to the Fubara's issue, the River State issue, why would they not resign? Because Wike made sure that he told Sim Fubara that all the commissioners, at least 27 of them, then others that Fubara should appoint them. So this is just the case that Wike has left. But we even still see his hands and his legs, and not just his legs alone, even the whole body. That's what we are seeing. And they're very loyal to him. And the fact that Wike has even been appointed as the minister in the federal government is even giving them the assurance that who knows, he could become the next Jagaban. That is why they are so loyal to him. But if you look at the case now, what I read this morning, they said PDP stopped Fubara from resigning. I've said it before that Fubara needs to be a man. He needs to stand on his own. That is the problem we are having in Nigeria. One of our problems is godfatherism. And godfatherism is not going to pay us. It's going to stop the active people from coming to power. It's going to stop the people who have what it takes to rule to come to the power. It's going to draw us back instead of moving us forward. If you go to Abia, I read a story yesterday on Twitter. I don't know how true it is. They said a man who has been from Abia, who was in Abia maybe about 5 or 6 years ago. He went to Abia this just on Saturday. He could not locate his place. Why? Because whenever he was going there, what he used to locate his place was the bad road, the deaths on the road and everything. But this time around, everywhere has been tarred. This is what we are saying. Uti is working because he has no godfather. Labour Party has no godfather. And yesterday, Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi had interaction with Nigerians. It was a multi-parties. When I say multi-parties, it was not just Labour Party alone. It was for everybody, whether you are PDP, you are LP, you are APC, MPM, whatever you are. It is for you to listen because nobody is buying anything cheaper. And what it's saying is one of the things he spoke about is godfatherism. And that is what is playing out in River State. They asked him that, okay, somebody called you that if in the future you are called to come a partnership, you understand, with other party, that are you going to go into it? He said if it is going to be what I say, is it a version of, he used one word I'm trying to remember, that is not going to be part of it. And that is what happened to Fubara. Because we came out to say, in a norm, in a working environment, Wike was not supposed to say that. But he was boasted. He was boastful. He came out, he boasted. He said that none of them bought tickets, that he sponsored them. Even the 27 lawmakers, the Fubara himself, that he sponsored them. So that why would they now turn back? You understand that Fubara is not supposed to turn back. And you are expecting somebody to give you 2 billion. That one did the first month, the second month, the third month. So that if I continue like this, then I'm not going to do anything. Himself is not going to get anything. So this was I saying, and I listened to a PDP an APC chieftain came to channels to say it on Channels TV.
I think
they interviewed him. It's different from PDP. That Oga, which is a Chagaban, that the Oga has told them. He has stopped him. He has settled the matter. That why is he even insisting that he has to collect, he has to do everything, that though he should stop it? Now they now asked him, what of those 27 members that defected? He said he knows nothing about it. And that is the fact. So at the end of the day, I just want the case. And I said it is not Fubara's fight alone. It is a public fight. It is the masses fight. They should render those 27 lawmakers that defected homeless. When I said homeless, I don't say they should go and destroy their homes or their houses. The fact is that APC is rejecting them. PDP too should reject them. Everybody should reject them. Then the INEC, whether they are good or bad, I don't know about INEC, but whether the INEC itself, me, I don't have hope in them. But at least for this time, they should declare their seats vacant. When they declare their seats vacant, they will know that their allegiance is not to a person, it is to the state. That is what they say. I serve Nigeria. They say I pledge to Nigeria, my
country. To be faithful and be loyal.
Country. I pledge to my state, River State. I pledge your first pledge. It is your country.
Okay.
It is the state where you are serving in.
So, but I think network Yeah, I was losing you there. Not me, we were losing you there because I'm sure I couldn't hear you what you were saying last time, the last part of the. So as it is right now, I think Mubarak should also learn from the story of Ambode because whatever he is going to do right now, if he's not careful enough, and they might just take him out of the picture. And when I mean out of the picture, if he loses this loses battle, he will become very, very irrelevant in that state. So right
What?
now, I think
I couldn't hear that part.
I said if he loses this battle to Wiki and they succeeded in removing him and all that, rendering him useless as a governor, it will be very, very irrelevant in that state. So it would, just like sort of an armed body like we all know it in Lagos State. So people are saying that now that he has the position with him right now, it's really very well. Those commissioners that resign, he can replace them, right? It is right, he can replace them. He can get.
Of course, he can replace them because he appointed them and they resigned, so he should replace them.
Somebody is saying that it's even good for him that they have actually manifested their personality. Now he knows that these people were never with me, so it's better to get people that will work with me right now rather than believing in having a false hope.
To me, I believe Fubara is not actually getting the point. I think he's actually afraid to stand alone. Let me tell you what I mean by that. If I were to be Fubara, like Prosper has said, we just have to appoint new people, appoint new persons to work with me, do away with those ones. And let me tell you, he appointed the chief judge of that state. He would have told him, see what the constitution says. Even Wike himself said it, that anybody who defects from a political party to the other party is supposed to be homeless, political homeless. They need to give that seat, declare the seats vacant for new persons, for INEC to conduct fresh election for that particular post. So I think Fubara is afraid. But let me tell you something. Wike is losing the fight already. If Fubara backs down now, Wike will gain momentum. But if Fubara still fights on, Wike will lose the battle. Because already LP Chieftain has said they have dropped all charges against Fubara, against the election of Fubara. So people are already on the side of Fubara. So if he backs down now, he's making a terrible mistake. Because like what my colleague said, he will remain politically irrelevant in the state.
I mean, I'm not saying Fubara backing us. Well, I'm saying why I'm saying so is that in this part of the country we love power, and he has tasted that power. He has seen everything that comes with power. He's not going to back out. And PDP is just everything, just a political move. And PDP is looking like they've removed 5 of our governors. They get it because of the porous judiciary we have. So we have to stand by you. How are they going to remove you? Because you are the only one they've not taken to court. And who is taking it to court is LP, and the federal government don't even want LP there. So why? So they're not going to leave him alone to fight. What he just wants, everything just a political move. He just wants them to be more committed, to come out to say we are supporting you. Then I read this morning that some lawmakers are protesting in Abuja, and Abuja said they cannot interfere now because the matter has not gone beyond what the state cannot handle, and that is number one. And number two, now for him to even appoint some maybe commissioners, I think he needs the House of Assembly to scrutinize them, to verify them. But now that the house has been demolished, there's no how it's going to employ those ones. So what I'm seeing is the state is going to remain.
He was able to pass the budget for the year. There was a place they used as a temporary place house they used to pass
that is, see, everything. It's when it comes to law, it has to the way you can manipulate it to an extent. Though we don't have law anymore, but it's going to play like it's going to play by the law somehow. Everything, all these people, they're politicians. They know what they are doing. But the fact is that I don't think he's going to back out. He's not going to back out, but it's not his fight alone. And that is why they are saying in the federal, they have not made it so. when you defect, when you leave a party and you are an elected officer, and you're not defected, you are supposed to be rendered politically homeless. You are not you are not supposed to even, you are for that, you are supposed to, as I said, your seats should be declared vacant. That is number one. I bet that law has not been in the federal and is still in the state. That's why I said I don't know whether it is in Nigeria, and I don't think it is not even in Nigeria, it's not in the federal, but in Rivers State, whether it's there or not. But for Fubara, it is not fighting enough. For him now to now win the hearts of the people, he must start working. He has this veto power, the executive power to execute projects. It's not the project to his pocket. It's the project that will benefit the masses. Even those who are against him, when they see that they are really reaping the dividend of the democracy, you understand, that are going to come to him. Go to Rivers. How will a person be demanding for 2 billion naira? You understand? So this 2 billion naira, not that has not given to Wike about 2 months, that is 4 billion naira. What has it done with that 4 billion naira? That is what we should be asking. So if he really wants to win the hearts of people, he should start working.
It sounds really insane that when the state needs enough money to be able to move on, and somebody that's in a position is asking for such money for his own personal, if what we are seeing in the news is true, for his own personal again. This is really
first, it's not about what we are seeing in the news is true. Wike himself has come out to say, a person told you that he sponsored them. He sponsored them. That nobody bought tickets. He bought the ticket. That do you know how much the ticket?
More personal interest than any other thing.
In the same country, he was supposed to be arrested. Arrested for saying that. Arrested for money laundering. Because how would you get such an amount of money
to sponsor?
Where did you sponsor people? Where did you get that kind of money? And you are a sitting governor.
Of course, he will get it. You know, here in Nigeria, in a normal society, in a normal environment, the richest people are supposed to be the business people. But in Nigeria, the political office holders, they are the richest. Why? Because nobody checkmates them. And it's not in Nigeria, in Africa, but in Nigeria has gone beyond what we can talk about. All these things, it has gone beyond that. Everybody wants to go there. As I am, as you are now, if you are going there, I would say, don't dull yourself or open your eyes. And this is the reason the country is going down. So this
Fubara is differently. If I get, I'll do it differently. Okay?
Of course, the issue with
when you still get caught, you'll be dealt with severely. So that we use a lot of people as a scapegoat. Okay, so that this thing has to be fixed by somebody, and maybe Maria could be you or Moses, me, or James.
No, you know? Of course, I'm just saying that what we are saying, that is when, okay, look at the Labour Party's the Labour Party people that were elected. Look at what some of them are doing. Look at what some of them are doing. So that is the reason the same people in the country right now are not up to the insane people. But do you know what is even making us sane now? Those insane people, do you know what is making them sane? Is the hunger. I watched a video on Twitter yesterday. The people they went to interview them before the election, the pre-election video, when they were interviewing them, they said, who would you vote for? That one said, how would I vote for another person? I cannot vote for Igbo man. I cannot vote for Asaman. It is my own person now. It is a Milokon. They interviewed them. So after the pre-election now, just after many months, 5 months, they now went back to them. They said, so how is it now? How has your tribe favored you? I said, one said, one said, this one. That one I said, as your tribe man following you down. That one said, no, he has not even fallen me down. That's what he did was to carry me up like this and slammed me on the ground. Do you know what that means? The gravity. When you take somebody up and you slam the person down, it's different from when you fall a person. So this is what we are saying. Now they now said, if they want anybody that can do it, and that is what we are preaching before the election, we were preaching that let the person that can do it come on power. It is not about me. It is not about you. It is not even about him. And part of what he said yesterday, he revealed that even threatening his life, that he could die anytime because they are threatening him every day. And he revealed something yesterday. He said more than 10,000 youths have been employed. A lot of youths have been employed that anytime he tweets on Twitter, they will always come after him. And he asked one of them now came to him, confessed to him. They said they paid them. He now said, now you paid, you are the only one that was paid. What of your family? What of your people in your village? What of other people? You are now being paid to be blackmailing people, to be running after people. He said he could be killed at any time. But that is not about it, that it is for us. Let me tell you, they say Shege. It's true, Shege has level. Shege, everybody is feeling it. But we are feeling it. Some people are feeling it more. Some people cannot eat. Some people cannot even afford to buy pure water. So this is what we are seeing. And that is what is destroying that River State. Godfatherism. If they don't stand up to stop it, if they don't stand up to stop Wike, Fubara has the power. As the governor, the sitting governor, he can stop any minister from coming to his state. Yes, he can declare his state. He has this autonomous power. And that is what he should do. He can stop Wike. He can even remove Wike from Rivers. For that 4 years, he's going to stay. He can send him to exile. He has that power. What his people need to do is to stand up.
I just hope the party will be able to advise him correctly. So that
it is not being advised. They are standing behind him. When he told them he's going to resign, they said no. You know, they want to punish. And part of what I just read this morning, I just laughed. They said Wike, when he was there, what he used to fight his political opponents. It's not the opponents, even within his party. He was to release songs. Was to release songs, and one of the songs is in your song Wike pepper them, not be dancing like it will be dancing like maggots. We pepper them. He had his own band. Now Fubara too has his own band, and his own band. One of the songs that say they your own, I did my own. So who said it's not strong enough? Of course. So they're going to fight each other.
We keep watching that Rivers rich region and to see how this whole thing pans out. And we believe no very well that as a sitting governor, you have the right, you have the power to actually take a drastic decision.
To stop the minister from coming to your states.
Yeah, I'll favor you. And I hope the lawyers will be able to advise him correctly so he knows what to do. Of course. Then, Maria, you know that before we round up, let's talk about the festive season, okay? We can see that Naira is scarce now. It's not even dollar. Naira is scarce.
Very scarce.
A lot of people, I think there is one of these POS operators around us here last time. You can't even get money from them. They are looking for money to transact business. So the Naira is scarce. So why this scarcity and why this time? People are crying. There's no fuel. No, there's fuel, but it's expensive. There's traffic. A lot of things. Now Naira is scarce again. Where are they taking Naira to? Where are they taking Naira to? Did they burn it or what?
It's not about where are we taking Naira to. Prosper, this is the time. See, if we don't get it right now, we may never get it right. So it is better. You. Okay, thank you. If we can't get it right now, we may not get it right forever. Though this is the time to get it right. People who chose the tribalism.
You know what? The Naira scarcity is also affecting us right now. We might have to draw this show a close, all right. Of course, tomorrow we'll be on again on Thursday and Friday. So I give us just about redmi.com.ng quickly. Our time is already running out, so we can look at what we're going to buy at this specific period. Okay.
Okay. Whether Naira scarcity or no Naira scarcity, we collect transfer. They can deny you of your physical cash, but not of the cash inside your bank. So not for your liquid cash. Whether Naira scarcity or not, come to Remy, order, we collect transfer, and we get your order within 3 to 5 days, and working days in Lagos, and outside Lagos, like maybe 7 days. And we have the original. If you want to buy chicken, a live chicken is 5 kg and 12,000. You heard him. He has a reduced 1,000 just because we are humans. We are not those political powers, political leaders who don't have compassion for the people. We have compassion for our customers. Anything you want to do, you don't need to stress yourself. Just come to remy.com. You have everything as a seller or as a buyer, and the spelling is REHMIE. .com. That if I'm saying Nigeria is rehmi.com/seller. If you want to call me as a seller, so you need to be making extra money so that this naira scarcity, no, don't buy naira scarcity alone, no, dollar scarcity, naira scarcity, all the money, all the currency scarcity will not hit you. So have a nice day.
Yeah, ever blessing Maria. Thank you very much, and viewers, thank you for joining us on this wonderful show. And we hope that, of course, we'll keep looking at this issue surrounding that River State to look at updates everyone accordingly. And do have Moses.
Do have a wonderful day. Join us in the next hour for more content and programs.
Okay, so for me, Moses and Maria and James, double James.
Bye for now.
Okay, have a nice day, Moses. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye. Mute us.